Matrix, feeling like Jimmy. She calling me Hendrix. Bitch, I'm a rock star.
Stuck in the Matrix, feeling like Jimmy. She calling me Hendrix. Bitch, I'm a rock star.
Play your position, gang on a mission. Walk with the strawberry banner. I hang with some choppers and scammers.
Stuck in the Matrix, feeling like Jimmy. She calling me Hendrix. Bitch, I'm a rock star. Play your position, gang on a mission. Walk with the strawberry Fanta. I hang with some trappers and scammers. Bitch, I'm trippin'. Bitch, I'm trippin'. In love with them Yerkies. Might pop me a 30. Bitch, I'm freck. Ride around town with a Uzi. Time to make them go viral. Let's make a movie.
Pirates outside sound like a holiday. I'm on a mission with the guys, trying to take it away up to the skies. Playing around your demise, get televised. Put on the thick guns, get some exercise. All the dollar bills, pills, seals, gold grills. When niggas start shit, it ain't not for real. I don't understand that shit'll be surreal. Got hoes up behind me, just on my heels.
Stuck in the Matrix, feeling like Jimmy. She calling me Hendrix. Bitch, I'm a rock star.
Stuck in the Matrix, feeling like Jimmy. She calling me Hendrix. Bitch, I'm a rock star.
Pirates outside sound like a howdy. Pirates outside sound like a howdy.
Mission with the guys, trying to take it away up to the skies. Mission with the guys.
Jimmy.
Yeah.
Bitch, I'm a rock star. That's that shit right there. You know what I'm saying?
Star.
I just felt like, happy 420 to everybody out there. You know what I'm saying? I just
Yeah,
felt like
man.
that was real appropriate. You know what I mean?
Smoke this holiday.
Yeah, man. Y'all know what time it is. It's the Smokers. Thedoncoreanddricanhippieshow presents the Smokers, and this is episode 18.
Yo.
And we are your hosts.
Thedoncore, man.
Yes, sir. And the highest hippie in the room, D.Hippie, of course. And we back at it, man. How you feeling, Cole? What's going on this 420?
I'm feeling amazing, man. It crept up on me. I actually was caught up in other shit. Forgot that it was time to smoke up like we usually do.
Yeah, it's time. You know what I mean? It's our national holiday. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. So I'm feeling good, man. 420. We in the middle of spring. Doesn't feel like it, but I mean, we here, baby.
That's a fact. But it's cold out there. We both got hoodies and coats on, you know what I'm saying? But we back at it at S Street Media, and y'all know what time it is, man. We gonna get into a few topics, get into some things. But shout out to, I'm gonna say that his name is R.I.P, but the first word is a 4-letter word, and it's spelled DSXD. Heart Freck. So I'm gonna go with R.I.P Freck.
Coded names.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Until he corrects me. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, make sure you guys go check that out. It's gonna be in the description. And he's gonna be one of the artists on the Smoker Section Part 2. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Part Deuce, man.
Yeah, so shout out to him, you know what I mean? Yeah,
May 7th. Man.
So what's good, Cole? How you feeling, my guy?
Once again, I'm feeling great. You must be high.
I am.
Because you asked me that. But I'm feeling great once again for the second time for the Deuce.
I'm feeling good too, man. You know what I'm saying? It's our holiday, and we creeping up on that day of May 7th, and I got a couple personal things that's rolling, you know what I'm saying? So I'm feeling good, you know what I mean? But we're going to start this episode off by just saying rest in peace to a legend. So all our hippies and all our dons, you know what I'm saying, out there, lock in. You know what I mean? Rest in peace to K Slay. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. Lock in. C74, man. Lock in.
I'm gonna let Core go on this topic first because he's the one that introduced me to that. Especially to the Drama Hour and DJ K Slay and the
prominence, the
everything about him, and the type of rappers that he introduced me to. That was gangster rap. You know what I'm saying?
The street element.
Yeah, the street element. So go ahead, you could touch on that. Right?
First off, my condolences to K Slay and the K Slay and the family of K, man. It's crazy, like the time that we in now, like to be losing, legends as like K Slay, to where a lot of new people to the culture don't even probably understand who he is.
Yeah, especially what he brought to the game.
Yeah, K Slay, the Drama Hour, I believe used to start at first at 12 o'clock. Am I lying, man? About 12, about midnight, because he played everything that couldn't be played on the radio. Like K-Slay, the Drama Hour was the first, for me, radio show that where he actually got to play the curses. Like FCC must have been asleep. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And he started it off like with the roll call around every jail, locking in, because the thought was that when K-Slay is on, the jails is up, the houses is up, and they glued to the radio. So that was always crazy to me as well. But you had DJ Clue, who was like the exclusive but still prime time DJ. You know, he used to come on like 10. So they used to let him rock with certain things, but not everything. But when K-Slay came on, man, the kids were supposed to be in bed. You know,
it was go time.
Yeah, man.
I remember it coming on at 11. So I probably
that's when they moved it up. Yeah, that's when they moved it up. But at first it was straight.
And what was that?
Night.
Thursday nights.
Thursdays to kick the weekend.
My son Corey used to tape the shit over the cassette tape.
Yeah, I used to tape the Drama Hour because I will have my radio on right next to my bed, and I will leave it on at night because I'm supposed to be asleep. But you know, when you sleep, you hear around you, you always gravitate to it. So whenever that horn would go off, I would like, wait, the drama
is in the building.
Okay, so I used to record.
And that's where we get the horn from when we do it.
Right. That's what I don't think of anything else but the Drama Hour when I play that horn on the show, and he exposed me to everything. Like I was used to the cookie cutter radio rap, you know, the edited versions. Yeah. And K-Slay came on. Like the first time I heard Ether was on the Drama
That's where I heard it.
And it scared me. I remember that song.
And then it got on the mixtape.
I remember that song scaring me, like out my sleep. That's how crazy it was.
What was that? The Renegades?
Like hearing gunshots and hearing gunshots, and then after that, fuck Jay-Z. That shit was like, whoa,
we gotta relax.
What is this? Who is doing this?
Then this is a joke, right? Closed.
Yeah, so I mean, without K-Slay, we wouldn't have Papoose, man. And as much as people might be like, "Yo, Pap ain't shit," I don't subscribe to that. Pap is one of the most lyrical MCs to ever come across.
And I look at that as K-Slay still being 10 toes down to what's going on. You know what I'm saying?
The street, he was always grabbing.
And if you had that talent, he was going to put you on.
Even a step forward. I mean, Google his name. I'm pretty sure Buffy the Body pops up. You wouldn't really like Buffy.
Yeah, that's what I was about to get into. He had his he had his own magazine.
King magazine.
No, Straight Stuntin'.
Excuse me. Sorry,
I did a little.
Listen.
I did a little more.
I went back. There was Straight Stuntin'.
Cause his shit was similar to King. He had all the nice
the sticky pages, man. The sticky pages. That's what they are. The sticky pages.
Yeah, he used to have all the nice joints.
Porno wasn't always available on the internet. Wasn't always available. You wasn't always getting little VHSs and DVDs when you was there. But that King, that Straight Stuntin' and all them shit.
That's innovative in himself. You know what I'm saying?
Scroll to the back.
That's branding himself. Like he had a magazine that was his that he owned. You know what I'm saying? That's fire. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that shows the innovation and the creativity that he brought into this game. Like he transcended the game. You know what I'm saying?
Hip-hop, remember when you seen Buffy the Body, you knew, okay, we somewhere else now. Like you look back at those like videos and
Buffy the Body,
and the video vixens like the Melissa Fords and all that, like we was drooling over her. Yeah. And she ain't as thick as we thought she was back. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. When Buffy stood right there in that Tony Ayo video.
Yeah, that was crazy.
The world changed. And that's courtesy of K-Slay, man.
And then like me.
And he didn't start with just as a DJ. He was a graffiti artist.
Yeah, like we.
You know what I'm saying? He's really hip hop.
He was in that. What was Style Wars, the documentary? Mm-hmm. He was in that. You know what I mean? He did a lot in his 55 years on Earth, and what's that?
Too soon, man.
30 plus years on the hip hop scene. 40 plus years.
His whole life.
Yeah.
His whole life.
Yeah. So rest in peace to him and condolences to his family. You know what I'm saying? We lost a good one. You know what I'm saying?
If I'm not mistaken, as well. I mean. Somebody could correct me, but
Do
I
that
believe
thing.
he helped
That thing.
back then. If you remember, they used to have the mixtape awards. Him and I forgot the other dude that passed away. Forgive me. But they used to have the mixtape awards, and K-Slay was real heavy.
I remember the mixtape awards. They used to give the best mixtapes, the best
people got
DJ
shot
for
at
the
those
year,
awards.
and all that type shit. Yeah, it got real.
People got shot at
The
those
DJs always took it more serious than like
that was a
MCs
different
type shit.
time that doesn't
Nah, that's
exist
90s.
anymore. Late
90s, early
2000s.
2000s type shit when the Source Awards was popping as well. They used to do those awards, the DJ awards. I remember that.
It's
Envy used
it's
to
a
get
time in
clues,
hip hop that I wish was. It's crazy.
Still
It's
here?
like a double-edged sword, right? I wish like the social media aspect was available back then to like see behind closed doors. Like they just released the, not to take away from K, but they just released the Summer Jam footage.
Oh yeah,
You know, we're gonna talk about that. And like we're just seeing that now. Like we've heard it.
yeah. For
You know what
certain
I mean?
for certain things, we did need
I
social
needed
media back in
that.
those days.
But at the same time, knowing what was the element that was around.
Yeah, you still had to keep that shit wrapped behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because Preem was moving and shaking around at that time. So maybe we didn't need no social media. But anyway, rest in peace to K-Slay, man. His contribution to hip hop is forever. Like it's
that's massive.
etched in stone. You know what I mean? If you know, you know, and if you don't, read a book or just Google DJ K-Slay, man.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. Shout out to him, man. We gonna stay right there in that lane, in the music lane. You see I'm hoping and I see it as an official statement. The K Dot dropping a new album May 15th.
Right. Yeah, I seen that. Something in Steppers.
Let me see. Let me read it.
I seen it. I believe in May, right? You said May. I seen the M. March is behind us, so it got to be May. I mean, it's about damn time.
Mr. Moral and the Big Steppers.
It's about damn time.
May 13th.
We've only been like champion and chanting that
Begging
shit for
and
the
pleading
past
like
2-3 years.
Word.
Like when we realized, like when I said to you, yo, it's been a minute since your man dropped. You was like,
5
nah,
years,
he
bro.
just dropped last year. I was like, look it up.
that
We was a
3
member on the
years
show.
when we said that. That
Yes,
was 3
that
years.
was
Now
two-
it's 5 years.
That was 2 years ago. You
Yeah.
seen the date and was like, wait. I said, boy, I told you you've been gone 3 years. They just
Yeah.
won't stop playing his music, which isn't a bad thing. When you got work that could like,
that stands the test of time. It's showing that it's standing the
yeah,
test
that
of
ain't a
time.
problem.
Yeah.
I'm me,
Even
man. I'm a
Section 80 and
consumer
all that.
of your music.
Yeah, I really want to hear
So
it,
I want to
yeah.
hear. I don't. I could.
And I know we know from growing up in this culture that if we get it too fast, we're not gonna get everything that we want to hear. And if you take too long, it's gonna be like, damn, we might not want to hear from you no more. But we know that it takes for some artists a certain amount of time to, you know what I mean, get your creative juices and intake everything that's
Pause.
happening in the world. Pause that, you know what I'm saying? But it just is gonna take a while for certain artists that's really passionate about this art. So
That's cool.
But
Let me ask you that. Go ahead.
he's done enough work for me that I don't see him like, and this is why I have that argument with Andre 3000. You know what I'm saying? Like if he would put out more work,
You ain't arguing with nobody with that.
yeah,
You
I
argue with
always
yourself.
argue with people with it. It don't matter if you don't take my argument serious or not. You know what I'm saying? I'ma always stand on it because I see him as a great lyricist, and I would love, like we saying, more work from you. But when you go back and look at the Rick Rubin interview with him, he's not passionate about it. There's nothing that's grabbing his soul. So I don't put that against him. But when people come to my face and say he top 5, I'll be like, go that way. It's a one-way lane over here for me. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? But we sticking to K Dot. And he's done enough work for me to be like, all right.
Don't get us flagged.
Yeah, you taking your space and your time. So I'm waiting patiently. But if you would have took 2 more years,
Okay.
I would have been screaming
This
FK
is,
Dot.
this is what I would ask you because I understand and I agree with everything you just said.
Mm-hmm.
Are you anticipating this album as much as say the next J. Cole album? And Cole just dropped. So this is why I'm saying that. Cole just dropped. Are you anticipating this album as much as you thought you would? Like that, it's announced. It's not a rumor.
I got excited when I saw the announcement.
Yeah, I got excited too. Yeah. I want to hear it. But
I'm anticipated to a certain point.
It's not like
I'm gonna just wait to see what you give me, because now I see that it's so close to today, to that date, that
it might get pushed back.
It might get pushed back, or what kind of rollout you gonna give me? You know what I'm saying? You just gonna give me one single? It gotta be fire for me to be like, I'm gonna listen to this.
This man won a Pulitzer Prize. You shouldn't be doing no rollout.
I mean, that
announcement is enough. That announcement should be enough. And when that first song comes out, it should be enough to shake the needle.
Yeah.
Damn near break the fucking needle in 5 years.
And that's what I'm hoping for. You know what I'm saying? And
his song, when I hear it, it better have me like, yes. 5 years, bro?
For K-Dot, for me, I'm a fan just as I'm a fan of LeBron.
LeBron never took 5 years off. He don't even take
no, but you know exactly. But you know what I mean by that, like,
because I got another question.
I always think it's a championship for LeBron, or at least a chance for him for a championship. And I think K-Dot, I see him in the same light. Like, it's always a 5-mic album, or at least close to a 5-mic album, no matter how long he take. You know what I'm saying?
5 years, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
What artist is taking 5 years off for you? Like what? Which one? Hov don't even do that. Then he don't even. Do that.
Late,
and he retired 3 times or some shit.
When was 444?
444.
2018.
Probably 18, 19.
That's 5 years.
That's 2022, bro.
Yeah,
and we talking about, what is he?
I mean, but this is late in his career. No, none of my prominent artists growing up, you know what I'm saying?
Nobody
that I really could think of that did anything like that. But again,
it makes me think.
It
makes me think though. Like you said, your love isn't there. You was just talking about Andre, right? What has K-Dot shown you? What, a few verses here and there?
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, I just
what
don't.
has he shown you to show you that he's still passionate? That, because to me, taking 5 years like that, knowing, like, reaching that plateau, reaching where you at, you know what I'm saying? It kind of shows me like, I might be good. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But now he pushing this new company. He getting away from TDE.
Yeah, so maybe now we gonna see,
or maybe now he just, or maybe like I'm saying, maybe he's just putting this out
to do that and then get in that phase. I would love to see him in this.
I'm pretty sure Keem gonna be on. If I see Keem featured on like 3, 4,
I'm not gonna be excited.
I'm not listening to the album.
I don't think he's gonna be on it.
Who?
Keem. I don't think he's gonna be on it. Let's bet.
You want put it right on the camera. Right on camera.
That the next two episodes after the album drop. No, this is the bet. The next 2 episodes after the album drop, whoever wins the bet gotta do an episode by themselves.
Come on, son. Because Keem on there twice. I ain't even checked the track list.
I don't think he's gonna be on
there. He got the camera. We got double camera, 3 cameras.
I don't think he's gonna be on there. But
okay,
if he is, cool. But K-Dot is just one of those artists for me that I'm not going to question, but like you saying, when he gets out of this deal, I would like to see him in this latest J. Cole phase where
building.
And he just jumps on features to show his skill, and then he drops like an EP and then an album, you know what I'm saying? And then the people around you that you are trying to promote are going to a certain level. Because I think that J. Cole's camp, what's his camp again? J. Cole's camp? Dreamville. I think
Dreamers.
Yeah, all the artists on there are prominent artists by themselves from this camp. You know what I'm saying? So if K-Dot could do that type of thing as well, let's just see you be more active. Because the whole TDE camp is kind of stale. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I was saying.
Bag of Lays.
Yeah, that's what I was saying about this intro song that we played just now. It gave me early TDE vibes. You know what I'm saying? Like when all of them was on the same track, killing it like that. So I don't know. I would just love to see it. Like, I'm still waiting on something from Ab-Soul, bro. Sadly to say, I'm still waiting on something.
I told you about 3 years ago, don't hold your breath. I'd
have been dead.
Yeah, you believe in something.
That's just my guy, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's my guy, bro. He changed my life when when I started listening to him. You know what I'm saying? He changed my life with certain shit. But I don't know. I am excited though. I got a certain anticipation level for this album, and hopefully we could see more of him when he drops this album. A couple videos, a couple interviews, more music. You know what I mean? So I'm kind of excited for it. I'm not gonna lie.
Last time we seen Kendrick Lamar, he was playing a tripped out,
and he did a great job, right?
Crackhead and Power. Yeah, he did a great job.
Yeah, he got act.
He did a great job.
Hopefully he got more acting roles as well. You know what I'm saying?
We'll see what happens. I hope it's dope. I hope it's dope.
Yeah. Just announced Wu-Tang and Nas going on tour. New York State of Mind tour.
Wu-Tang.
That's fire.
New York State of Mind?
Yeah.
Who else? Somebody else got to be on it.
It should be some other people, but just announced is Nas and Wu-Tang. So
of course, New York will not be on the bill.
Yeah. Let's see what happens. It was just announced. Staying in that music lane, did you listen to Fivio? Fivio.
B-I-B-L-E?
You listen to the
B-I-B-L-E, yes.
The Bible?
I spelled it wrong the first
Listen
time.
to it?
Yeah, you know Fivio, one of my favorite new artists, man. I've been saying that.
All right, so be real.
I think it's dope.
We be real with your review.
Hold on. Like, why wouldn't I be?
Nah, I'm just saying, yeah.
Nah, it's dope, man. It actually shocked me.
Okay.
I felt like it was a nice blend of everything.
But was it what you anticipated?
No, and that's a good, but that's a good thing,
yeah.
Because I was scared, and what I anticipated was, but it's weird with Fivio because he make dope ass songs. Like, you might be able to woo walk to the shit and do all that, but he make dope. It's not just drill shit. You know what I mean?
But is that him though?
What?
Doing that?
What,
clean
fun shit?
Sound?
Fun shit?
No, not fun shit. The clean sound. Because I see what you're saying.
What you talking about? Like the Alicia Keys shit?
He know how to make songs. I understand that part. But I think the people that are behind him are cleaning the edges out.
Like who?
You see what I'm saying?
Nah, I don't think so.
You don't see what I'm saying? I'm not saying it in a negative way. What I'm saying is I don't think so. I think they're polishing this diamond to shine for a while.
I don't think so. I think it's Fivio, bro.
I
think this is him.
But I mean, we've been listening to him for how long now?
Fivio got locked up. He came home with a whole different
It's been
energy.
5 years that he's been on our radar, though.
5?
Yeah. Bro, all right, at least 3?
Yeah, well, I mean, how long?
I'm just saying his sound.
How long Pop Smoke been dead? 3 years?
2 years.
Just made 2 years?
Probably a year.
So about
3.
2.5.
Yeah.
2.5.
But I'm saying we from New York, so we heard him.
Yeah, I was hearing Fivio for a minute,
the
but I
sound,
didn't take him serious.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. The sound to you doesn't sound like it doesn't sound like it's cleaned up a little bit.
Yeah, but I think that's him. I'm
not stunting his growth by that comment.
I really think that's him.
Yeah, okay.
Like for real. Like he's not stuck where a lot of the artists, the drill artists, you gotta remember he was right next to Pop, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So he was seeing and in that studio.
I remember him in the video with the gas station and all that. But he had a song that was popping as well at that time.
But
it wasn't as clean as what
that's
he's doing
what
now.
I'm saying. And being with Pop in that studio, imagine what he heard Pop doing that we haven't heard.
That time taken away from you.
Imagine the songs they got together that we didn't hear.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't think it's what anybody, but I think that's him, and already being around a certain type of energy and being like, oh, okay, like this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'm going to get my shit right. I know what I'm doing. Oh, but I see what you doing. I see how you flipping it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because Pop did the same thing, and I don't think it was anybody tuning that, because that was quick.
Yeah, but that's the point I'm making. He didn't have the opportunity for Kanye to grab him up and say, "I'm gonna EP your album," or for Hov to be in your
home on that.
That's what I'm saying.
Kanye, when he came home out of jail, bro.
Yeah,
like I want you to go listen to his Funk Flex.
I listened. I did, but like, this is why I'm talking about him the way I'm talking about him. I've listened to him
when he got locked up. He did the video
before he got locked up. When he came home, and now.
Damn, what's this shit? And he walking through it. It's like a movie. It's like a video, a movie walkthrough. The girls are dressing him up. He walking with his crew.
No, I know what you're talking
what's the
about.
name of it?
Cause all right, let's put these two next to each other, right? Cause they both progressing and they both gonna be superstars, right? Fivio and Rowdy, right? They both progressing in the same way.
Same camp, same hood.
Yeah, they both progressing up. You know what I'm saying? So, but I don't like. I still, damn. I don't want to say the wrong shit. You know what I'm saying? I still feel what I felt when I was listening to Rowdy before he got locked up and when he came home, but the music is more clean. You know what I'm saying? It's way more digestible. With Fivio is just a little different. It's just a little difference to me. I don't know exactly what it is. I think it's what I'm saying. I just think the people that's around him are really helping polish this diamond.
Rowdy ain't get to be around that type of energy like Pop Smoke, bro. He was around Bobby, and they made their own wave.
Yeah,
They didn't get to even the point where Pop Smoke got to.
But we're not talking about
even
Pop
with
Smoke,
music.
though.
I am, because that's what Fivio was around. And so,
But for how long though? Not that long.
Long enough.
Yeah, I mean,
long enough.
I
just like Pop before that, he was around Chef.
Yeah.
And Sleep.
Yeah. I'm not
picked up what they were doing.
I'm not saying nothing
to
about
the party. And then
I'm not saying nothing.
Though.
I'm not saying nothing crazy about Fivio. I fuck with Fivio, and I like the album. It was a little underwhelming to me, but I like more than half of the songs.
I like it a lot.
Yeah, I like more than half. It's a playback album. You can play it back.
Oh, you can run that back. Oh, you hear that all summer.
Yeah, especially what you like. You know what I'm saying? So I like the
shit with him and Quavo.
That one's good, but I just like the songs where he's alone.
Always.
Yeah,
always
I just like most
alone.
of the songs where he's alone. The features are
Unruly.
fire.
That's the song I'm thinking about.
Yeah, the features are fire because of the features that he was able to get on it. You know what I'm saying? And the songs are just good. I even like that little shit that he got with Lil Yachty. You know, he made him sound like a drill rapper, and it's cool. You know what I'm saying? Because he's bringing this different energy to his energy. You know what I'm saying? So now it's projected to the world because of who this person is. You know what I'm saying? I got Lil Yachty on my track, and he has a big fan base. You know what I'm saying?
Extremely.
Yeah, so I like that shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's a Brooklyn person taking his initiative to take the game how you want to.
I mean,
to,
he was doing
that.
Thinking the song with him and Vaughn.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what I said. Fivio been doing this, bro.
But if we was doing mics, I'd probably give it like a three mics.
Out of 5?
Yeah.
I get 3.5, 4.
Yeah, you know,
I like it. I really like that album.
I think the next project that he puts out gonna be
you
better.
got to remember, a lot of people probably don't take into account is Fivio is not as young as these other drill rappers.
Yeah. He almost 30, right?
He's over 30.
31.
I'm not gonna put that man shit out there like that, but
he
not 20 nothing.
Don't matter.
You know, he around us.
But it was a great debut. It was great promotion for it. It was a lot of great that came out of that. You know what I'm saying? And I just would like to see him just keep working.
Keep
you know
winning, man.
Yeah, keep working.
Fivio
keep winning.
Foriegn is my favorite.
I see him everywhere on social media that I turn. I'll be like, this.
Then it's like 2-6 AR, and then it's just Bronx drill, but all of them are locked up, so nothing happening up there.
Chill,
right,
man.
But Fivio Foriegn and 2-6 AR is my two favorite Brooklyn rappers right now.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Fivio doing it, man. Stay alive and keep winning.
That's a fact. What's your thoughts on this benzino shit that's going on?
I don't know, man. I don't have no thoughts on it.
I wrote it down because it's a thing that's happening. But
a lot of people don't understand what's happening, which is weird.
I don't got
no
thoughts on it neither. Like,
I feel like this. Like, why is that 50? Like, what is 50 doing? Like,
yeah. It's like, okay, just leave it alone, bro. It don't got nothing to do with you.
It don't have nothing to do with
you specifically. You know what I'm saying? So now you making him say something about you. You know what I'm saying? Because you're talking about me. But
yeah, but if that's what that man want to do, that's what he want to do.
He's saying that he messes with trans or some stuff like that.
Oh, you ain't hear this, Mav?
That's what they saying, right?
They say
Because a video came out where he was arguing with somebody, right?
Yeah, 50 say he in a relationship with one of these
trans. Yeah. I mean, that's why when something gets public and then you get public responses, it's like, damn, just leave that shit and keep it in your private life. You know what I'm saying? But shit happens. So, but he dropped the diss track. You heard it?
Who?
Benzino.
Coi Leray on it?
No.
Then I don't want to hear it.
Shit was trash, bro. I ain't gonna hold
Why he making a diss track?
He throwing shots at 50, bro. You put my name.
Well, what's the point? Like, what's the outcome of this? You got an album coming? Another Source magazine?
None of that type
You want
shit.
to fight? Like, you working out. Just tell him to meet you outside somewhere and get it in.
None of that type shit.
Other than that, I don't understand the purpose of a song.
Yeah.
He didn't make a song about you. He told you that you out here playing with transmissions and shit.
So you heard
That's what 50 said.
You heard this story with Rory?
Yeah,
talking about Trey Songz.
You know what's crazy? All right, go ahead. Then I'm gonna say something.
You want to hear the audio?
I don't want to hear the audio.
Oh, okay.
Don't play that shit.
Okay. He says that if you think R.Kelly was bad, 15 years later from now, when we get the true story of Trey Songz, you're gonna see that he's
Dr. Trey Songz.
Yeah, he's saying that he's a worse human being than R.Kelly. You know what I'm saying?
Scum on the earth.
He's a scum on the earth, and somebody will punch him in the face.
Why he ain't do it? I hate when people talk like that. Somebody's gonna punch him in the face, knock him out.
Okay.
Okay, you obviously seen something that'll make you say that, and you didn't do anything.
Yeah, it probably touched. Because when he was talking about it, it sounded like it touched home base.
Yeah, it sounded very personal.
Yeah, so I don't know, but
you ain't do nothing.
You ain't do nothing.
Why you talking like that?
We don't take accusations over here like that.
Nah,
you know what I'm saying? So,
but I have. But
you have heard some things.
It ain't the first time. Like,
I mean, it's not
crazy
the first time
stories
that you hear
about
shit
Trigger.
about Trey, yeah.
Yep. For a minute.
That's one of my favorite R&B artists. So I
As
hear a
matter
lot
of
of
fact,
news about him.
we spoke about it on this show before. We spoke about everything. And when I said, this is probably why we don't see him anymore. We don't, not on features or anything. Nobody get Trey Songz to sing.
He don't want to be in the spotlight because of certain things that might come to shine.
Right. He just had a case dismissed. Not dismissed, but they wanted more evidence. Mm-hmm. But this is the only one that's like really pursuing charges. Yeah. But I've heard stories like, I know people.
Yeah, because that type of fame.
I know somebody. I know somebody that was in the party with him.
Oh what?
And seen some shit. Like I've been told, even before. I'm not because this has come out. Like I was told. Yeah,
you seen something that was questionable.
Shit, the way he was handling the little.
Because sometimes, like we always say, money could show more of who you are, or maybe you could just change into somebody different. You know what I'm saying? You could let that type of fame go to your head and think that every female throws themselves at you, so every female is gonna throw themselves at you, and then when one don't, you get out of hand or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Or that's just you.
You just feel like you can do what you want because of the money and the position and who you are.
Yeah, yeah. I'm used to standing on stage and thousands.
I'm not saying that's how.
Yeah, we're not saying that that's what he's doing or whatever. We're not taking that accusation to heart right now or whatever. But
I'm not saying that's not what he's doing either.
Yeah, because if it does come out like Rory says, 10 years from now. Man. 10 years from now, we gonna be on the pod like, yo, well.
Because I had somebody saying,
can't condone certain
I had somebody saying, yo, why you talking crazy about Trey like that? Like he worse than R.Kelly. Like, come on, man. Like how he? I'm like, yo, bro, you don't know him. 1, 2, you gotta remember. I don't know how old you are because a lot of y'all are young, dumb, and still wet behind the ears, but just out here. Mm-hmm. But it was a point in time when Aaliyah was alive. And the rumor was that R. Kelly had got her pregnant.
14 years old.
And they were married and all this, and she was underage. Remember all this? This is before the P gate and all this.
Yeah,
At first, it was the Aaliyah shit, and people were like,
or some shit like that.
yeah, people were like, nah, it's just rumors. Even though her song is "Age Ain't Nothing But a Number," and
he wrote it.
And he wrote it. Like,
he produced it. And
everybody just ignored the writings on the wall until they seen the video.
Baby girl, man.
And when they seen the video and he peeing on the girl, it's like, oh,
this is what he was doing.
Now you see Surviving R.Kelly, and they talking about the Aaliyah shit, and they put it in more people like, oh, what the,
that was kind of the thought that went through my head when I heard it too. I said, yeah, this nigga gotta be doing some crazy shit. He said he worse than R. Kelly. Yikes, he got to be on some other type of timing with these females. He got the dungeon down there and all that. That's crazy. But for Rory to say it as strong as he said it.
I thought the intro of
what?
Go girl, it's your birthday.
What?
Don't move my shit, man. Hold up, baby. What's your name? Come here. Say I. Yeah, so I don't know, but we'll see, right? Yeah. We'll find out.
We definitely gonna find out.
But I just want to say, man, you guys got to take it easy out there. No means no.
Yeah, man. Just because you getting everything that you want in the world, don't mean everything gonna want you.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
You ain't got to beat on her, man.
Yeah, it's all cool. It's cool, brother.
Like it's 2022. Like
no time for this right now. We don't know what's about to happen.
I thought getting pussy was easy when I was in my young 20s, 22, 23. Nigga, this shit will fall in your lap by accident right now.
For real.
By accident.
All these apps and all these running into certain people that's like wanting something that hasn't had something, especially in your age range now. Like,
like right now?
Run into a 41-year-old and be like, she be like, yo, listen, I haven't.
Listen.
That shit have just get crazy, but yeah, man. And then that's regular people talking about it. Now you Trey Songz, nigga, like stop it, bro.
Trey, bro.
You know what I'm saying? All of y'all stop it. Like, damn, bugging out, bro. Where I want to go with this? The Cam Newton was on $1 million worth of game. You watched it?
Cam?
Yeah, Cam Newton.
Why am I watching that?
I mean, he said some shit that's been running around. I don't want to get into it. Did you watch Snoop on Drink Champs?
I just seen that.
It was a good interview. When you watch it, we'll talk about it in depth. Because he said, I know he said some things that you would take out of it that we can make a discussion.
He said some shit about the East Coast?
Never.
Oh.
You can't spell the West without the ES. You know he loved the East Coast, bro. I thought he was taking
it back.
I mean, he kind of was like aggressive when they started talking about, because he's talking about doing the NFT collab with Bad Boy and Death Row, NFT collab, and Nori, he's a media person now. You know what I'm saying? So he goes, and he was talking to Unrevever, and Unrevever was like, I don't like that, and Snoop his response was kind of like,
fuck him.
Yeah, like, bro, you got stabbed and you ain't do nothing. One, and then
he didn't say that.
He said that.
He said that.
Yeah, he said you niggas getting stabbed and didn't handle their business, and then he was like, and then he went into the grown man shit. He said, bro, we was in our 20s, we in our early 50s, bro. His son and my son been best friends since they was like single digits in age. You know what I'm saying? Like, we making money together, and I've been cool with Bad Boy. I got in trouble with Death Row because
niggas was on Steve Harvey's show. What are you talking about, bro? You forgot.
I went on Hot 97 on Angie's show and said I don't got no problem with them. I want to do music with them. I fuck with them.
Yo, you can't.
But yeah, he said that.
You a stab victim telling.
So now we got. Now you know we gonna have Unrevever come on the Drink Champs and talk some shit. So.
No, he shouldn't.
I mean, he shouldn't. But yeah. Yeah, Snoop said some shit in that interview, bro.
Did they talk about the New York, and all that?
Touched on it slightly, not too heavy because that's not what the interview is about. But it's just like, you know, Nori is gonna bring those things out. So he was like, yeah, y'all drop LA, we drop New York, and he was like, yeah, and we respected that. He talked about the Source Awards thing. He talked about a couple nice topics. I like the interview because Snoop is one of mine.
Snoop is top 3
Storytellers.
Not storytellers, but just rappers. Like not just skill, just like overall. Like Snoop is one of my favorite rappers. Like
Yeah.
movies.
If you put him on like on a basketball card, the averages is crazy. So.
Yeah, but that's just
yeah.
my
He
guy.
top 5. He top 5 in my list.
I smoke weed the way I do before I knew my pops was the pie he was. But I smoke the way I do because of Snoop Dogg.
Yeah. Yeah, he was always a constant in my membrane. Like his music and him on television, whether it's MTV or a movie or this or that, and the music was just fun and the videos were fire, bro.
And he always looked like the tallest person in the room.
And
like me.
so many styles, so many cadences, he freestyles any chance he gets. He's just one of my favorite MCs of all time, bro. All time.
He like Shaq of rap.
Yeah, exactly. He really is. That's what it is. Him, Dwayne Johnson, Shaq, you know what I'm saying? They one of those most popular people. But we about to close this episode. What you think about the first round so far in the NBA?
It's
underwhelming. Cause niggas is getting smacked. It's entertaining.
First of all, it's only been like 3 series that played 2 games.
Yeah.
I like it. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. And I can see where it's going. I'm just hoping nobody major gets injured and we get to see like
let's not put that in the
full
air.
I mean, it happens. It's the playoffs. Everybody's hurt. You hear it all the time.
Mm-hmm. Jordan Poole wild out game 2.
Yeah, it's cooking up. Utah's going home. Like blow that team up. We've been saying that for so long. Send Donovan Mitchell home.
Minnesota looked good in game 1.
Let's see what happens tonight. I like the playoffs. I like Minnesota youth being there. Either way, either Minnesota or Memphis is gonna make it to the second round. I think that's dope. And
Atlanta not looking good.
Kyrie out there giving a middle finger to.
He got fined $50,000 for that. Why the fans can't get fined?
They fined him $50,000
for putting a middle finger up to the fans. Thoughts? Not too many.
But why? Like I don't. What is it? Bats. What's
I don't like it either.
What's the offense? What's the offense? It had to say something when they find them and it comes up. What's the offense?
Let's see. Let me Google it real quick.
Well, I don't understand. So, what about when they be yelling at the fans and be talking to the fans? You know what I'm saying? They get an and when they turn the fans, be like, yeah, fuck out of here, shut up. Yeah. Giving them, what's all that? What about that?
Brooklyn guard Kyrie Irving has been fined $50,000 by the NBA after he flipped off several Boston Celtics fans on 2 occasions during Game 1 and the release of the.
It doesn't say the reason.
Said, hold on. In a release Tuesday, NBA President of League Operations Byron Spruill said Irving was being fined for making obscene gestures on the playing court and directing profane language toward the spectator stands. That's what they're saying. When people start yelling pussy and bitch and fuck you and all that stuff, there's only one thing, Irving said, we're the ones expected to docile and be humble, take a humble approach. Fuck that. It's the playoffs. This is what it is.
I like that.
I like it too, because you can't just tell me suck your dick because I'm playing basketball.
And then they was trying to say, you were very hostile. That was hostile. I put my middle finger up. You took that. And that's what I'll be saying. People try to tell you what your actions or how you feel. Like, what your intentions are. You can't tell me if I do this, I'm angry. No,
I'm lucky. You should be lucky. If not to say like this because
he did it like this, like
not to say like this but you felt the same way last year. Like, what I'm supposed to do if I'm Trae Young and somebody spits on me during the game? What I'm supposed to be humble and chill.
That's my other.
These are things that goes into that fucking
part of it too, right? You blame the fan for spitting, but Trae Young is intimidating and antagonizing the crowd the whole series. Every home game. Wait. So if you have a problem with the middle finger have a problem with antagonizing the public. Bowing, turn. You understand? No. You don't understand what I'm saying?
Because that's sportsmanship.
So putting up why is that sportsmanship? We're not on the court.
Because we both talking shit to each other. I mean,
fans are not on the court.
But that's why I'm saying I don't agree with Define because we're interacting with each other. I don't agree
neither. That's what I'm saying. You should find Trey Young for that too.
For what? What he did?
He's taken away from the court, right?
I mean,
it's taken away from what's going on in the court, right? To where it riles up fans, to where they throwing beer and spitting on you, right? Right. So if you're trying to have it to a control,
I mean, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Then don't allow that as well. Don't allow that as well.
But
tell your players to focus on the court.
Now we diving into something different.
Exactly. So how you gonna tell that man how to react?
Yeah.
He ain't curse. I agree. He ain't curse at him.
He did.
No, he didn't.
No, he did. He told him to suck. He told him to suck his dick back. But you telling me that first because I'm busting your team ass.
He's not the only one that does that.
And nigga,
they do it all the time.
DeMarcus Cousins be wilding. Russell Westbrook. Oh, Russell Westbrook was busting Philly ass, right? Russell Westbrook was busting Philly ass, and he went up and they fouled him, and the fan went like that to him, and he like, bro, get him out of here. Like, what is this? You can't go that far. I don't care how much you pay for this ticket.
But why does it have to be Russell Westbrook to do that? If you're a referee,
or even just an official from the NBA, yeah.
Mike Breen was saying the whole game, man, Kyrie Irving, they are giving it to him the whole game from the start. So if you as the ref, you don't hear that, you don't hear what they doing. So you don't want to eject them or do anything, but when he does something, it's a problem. That's my whole thing.
But that was rock. Yeah, I mean the refs let it rock. This is NBA officials that's doing this.
Rock.
Yeah,
he put his middle finger up to them in the crowd, and they started laughing and cheering more. They having fun.
They like that shit.
Let it rock.
It's Boston.
What are you telling me? Oh, it's kids in the crowd, the same kids that
it's
came
telling
with
him
the people
to suck his dick.
Who parents came and telling him to suck his dick.
I'm repeating what my parents says. Why not? And Anthony Edwards said that after game 1.
Right.
He said I wasn't
I'm giving it to that little kid too with the John Moran.
I was disturbed by little kids repeating what the adults were saying. We even see this in 42, the movie, the Jackie Robinson joint.
And look at the places that we talking about. Yeah. Memphis, right? Boston, right? Chill. Why I gotta see them? Why
Utah.
I gotta chill? Utah, right? Why I gotta chill?
I know what you're saying.
Look at the places.
Yeah. Oh man,
Philly?
So we about to get out of here.
I ain't even gonna put that tag on Philly. They just wild like that.
Nah, yeah, Philly, New York,
green,
even Boston. Like these are sports towns. These are sports towns.
I'm not gonna let you do that. I'm not gonna let you do that.
I mean, I know what you mean with the racism shit in Boston, but I'm saying like even these are sports towns where you can go back and forth with the fans, bro, and this should not get serious, bro. You know what I'm saying? But again, I don't know, bro.
That wasn't serious to me.
Like the other day, like I think it was the second series that we had as the Mets when we was in Philly. Mm-hmm. One of the Mets fans, we won, and he was like this with his phone, and he turned around, and a Philly fan took his phone and threw it on the field.
Yeah, get that shit out of there.
Nah, it's Pop City time. I don't care where I'm at. Y'all gonna have to shoot me.
Of course, right?
That's Pennsylvania. Philly. It's gonna have to be Pennsylvania on me.
That's Philly though.
I'm left hooking you. Flyers, but anyways, with that being said,
Eagles,
it's getting crazy, yeah. So with that being said, man, hope everybody 420 is going excellent. You know what I'm saying, man? So for Thedoncore, it's Dricanhippie, and y'all already know what we about to do. We about to smoke this one that's right here, rolled up. You know what I'm saying? But we gonna get up out of here. Shout out to the S Street Media family. And y'all already know what time it is. We out of here.
May 7th.
Yes.